When we think about digital innovation, our minds usually jump straight to places like Silicon Valley. But the truth is, cutting-edge ideas can spring up from the most surprising locations. Today, we're diving into a story that proves exactly that. Let's get into it. So, let me ask you this. Do you think a small town in Sicily could actually reinvent something as basic as the resume? And on top of that, build tools that empower all the local businesses around them? It sounds like a pretty tall order, right? But you've got to hear this. And this brings us to the hero of our story, CV Shop. This is a digital services company, but they're not based in some huge tech hub. They're from Castelvetrano, a town in Sicily. And they are the perfect example of how vision completely trumps location when it comes to real innovation. Okay, so let's start with their first big idea. And it tackles a problem that, let's be honest, pretty much all of us have faced. How do you make your resume actually stand out from a massive pile of others? Think about the traditional resume for a second. It's flat, right? It's just text on a page. It's so hard to let your personality shine through, and it's way too easy for it to just get lost in the shuffle. Well, CV Shop thought, what if there was a different way? A way to introduce yourself that was dynamic, personal, and actually memorable. And this is what they came up with, the Audio Curriculum Intervista, which is basically an audio interview CV. It's a service that lets you, as the job candidate, literally speak to your potential employer. It's your chance to go way beyond just words on a page and show off your communication skills and your personality from the get-go. So simple, but so brilliant. But here's where the story gets even more interesting. CV Shop didn't just stop with resumes. They looked around their community and saw another massive opportunity, helping all the small and medium-sized businesses around them go digital. Their vision got bigger, from helping one person at a time to empowering entire companies. So how'd they do it? They built this whole suite of digital tools. For recruitment, boom, an AI-powered agent to help sort through candidates. For marketing, how about engaging audio promotions to give a company a unique voice? They even built custom web apps for super niche industries like yacht charters and condo management. And the best part? They made it all fully remote, so these powerful tools are accessible from anywhere. Now, to really get a feel for their whole approach, let's zoom in and put one of their products under the microscope. We're going to take a closer look at their Easy Sport booking app. So picture this. You run a local sports center. You're juggling court bookings, trying to track who's paid, remembering which clients have which subscription plan. Maybe you're even dealing with no-shows. It gets chaotic fast. That is the exact headache that CV Shop decided to cure. Their solution is the Easy Sport booking app. It lets a manager handle all that stuff in one place. You can manage bookings for paddle, tennis, soccer, you name it. You can keep a detailed history of your clients, create totally custom subscription plans, and even set different prices for peak hours versus off-peak hours. And get this, it works on any device and even syncs up your data after you've been offline for a bit. And here's the part that really drives home their mission. A powerful, custom viewing tool like this, how much do you think it costs? 100 a month? 50? Nope, just 10 euros per month. That's it. It's unbelievably accessible. So how does it actually work day to day? It is beautifully simple. A client books a time slot online, the system immediately logs the booking and the payment. All of that client and booking history is stored securely in the cloud. And you can see and manage absolutely everything right from your phone, wherever you are. It just turns chaos into total clarity. Okay, so we've seen a couple of their products now, but what's the big idea that ties it all together? What's the secret sauce that makes CV Shop, well, CV Shop? It really boils down to 3 core things. First, this relentless focus on digital innovation. They're always searching for the newest, smartest way to solve a problem. Second is flexibility and accessibility, making sure their tools are not just easy to use, but actually affordable. And third, specialized support. Having real people there to help their customers. A huge part of that innovation comes from how they use AI. I mean, we hear about AI all the time, but they use it as a practical tool, not a gimmick. They leverage it to create content, design images, and to power that advanced recruitment software.
They're basically bringing top-tier tech to the Main Street business owner. And you see, their focus isn't on tech for tech's sake. It's about building things that are genuinely useful, that actually work, and that people can actually afford. Their own mission statement puts it perfectly. Our mission is to provide effective and accessible digital tools. Can't get clearer than that. And they don't just say it, they back it up with really practical features. They make it so easy for the customer. Secure payments through Stripe and PayPal? Check. Options to pay in 3 installments? Got it. Dedicated support through channels we all actually use, like email and WhatsApp? Yep. And they even let you try before you buy with free demos. They're just removing every possible barrier.
So when you put all the pieces together, you see that CV Shop is so much more than just a tech company. It's a powerful model for what you might call hyperlocal digital transformation. This is what it looks like when a business identifies real problems in its own community and then builds elegant, accessible solutions to fix them.
And that leaves us with a final thought to chew on. The story of CV Shop proves that innovation can happen absolutely anywhere. So what about your community? What are the everyday frustrations, the little inefficiencies that you see that are just waiting for their own clever local digital solution? It's definitely something to think about.